When I'm in a drag show, I always feel so excited and so euphoric.
And you're just like with rainbows on the inside, you're like just filled with glee. You're just like, oh my gosh, like this is us.
This is Queerities, That Part. I'm your host, Mo Hart, and today we're talking to Vico Ortiz.
What does it mean to be recurring on multiple TV shows as a non-binary character?
What does it mean? It means I proved them all wrong. I remember back in my bartending days, I was closing up a shift and I had this white cis head guy who was just like, I don't know, if you really want to make it, you have to do that. And I'm just like making all the comments about like how I looked like and like how I should just like do this or dress like that or like let my hair grow out and like all these things. And I'm just like listening to him like list all these things to put me in a box and then like saying that non-binary was the box. Right. And I was just like, you're an actor and you've played all these different roles and like I'm not playing non-binary. Right. I am non-binary the same way that you are a man and you're not playing a man, you're just a man who plays firefighter, who plays all these things. The same way I can do the same thing as a non-binary person. Right. I think and I hope that the industry is taking this opportunity to see that there isn't one way to be non-binary, but there's also not one way to be a man and not one way to be a woman. So yeah, I guess it just means that I proved them all wrong.
So there's not a lot of non-binary Latina characters on television. What would it have been like to see yourself on television as your younger self?
Technically, even though I am Latina, I am Caribbean, and I've spoken Spanish here and there and TV shows, I still haven't yet done one fully in Espanol. And so still, you know, I am pushing for that, right? In English TV, I'm throwing in some Spanish words here and there, but I still have not seen someone speaking Spanish on TV using gender neutral language. So I am pushing for that, right? Yeah. And I think if a younger self would have seen that, it would have been like, oh, I'm not alone.
What is your philosophy on drag?
Everything is a form of drag.
Facts.
Absolutely. We're going to go to the philosophy side of it. Okay, everything is a form of drag. Everything is some sort of performance. And I also think that through that performance, we can uncover and unlock a lot of things about ourselves. Like literally drag was the key for me to unlock the fluidity in my femininity and in my masculinity and how they are in mesh with each other.
Yeah, I do agree. I feel that before I became a drag queen, I think I was just hyper femme. Right, super femme, trying to be like yo, especially in New York, you know, just trying not to get bullied. And then after being a drag queen for like 10 plus years, I'm like, I find it's so weird. I find a balance. I'm like, who is this man that is coming out? Like, what is going on? Like, what happened to the little, like, prissy little woo? But, like, I find strength in my femininity. And I do find, like, when I'm the most vulnerable, the most tender, I'm surely not in drag. I'm surely not nowhere near a wig or makeup or cosmetics. And I am in my male persona because I have to unveil all the onion layers and peel them back to get to like little Kevin, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And I just feel like no one other than the people who do drag get to know the beauty and joy of drag.
Yep. Highly recommend.